I want to talk about something that's very, 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 very important, okay? All of them are very important, but this is extremely important, okay? How many of you guys have children? How many of you guys one day want to have children? Okay, that's about everybody in the room, okay? Listen. The moment, hey kids, calm it down. Listen, the moment you have children, okay? The moment you have children, and even before that, but we'll just start at the point where you have children. The moment you have children, life is no longer about you. How many can attest to that? Them bad boys be in your pockets all day long from the time they born. Erica texted me the other day, was like, man, Jay needs some diapers. I'm like, Jay needs a job. Straight up, because the price of diapers is rising. So check this out, y'all. I want to talk to y'all about legacy. I want to talk to you about legacy. Legacy. Ponder on that word. It's very important. Very, very important, okay? My dad, growing up, was very, very, very strategic and conscious about setting things up so that when he left this earth, he had something to leave to his children. In this case, I was his only son, right? He was very big on that. And he told me all the time, he said, son, it's not what you have and what you acquire, but it's what you are able to keep, okay? So often, people live for the right now, okay? The right now, I need this right now. But they don't look ahead 20, 30, 40 years down the line. This is how I know this. Because when individuals pass away, how many GoFundMes do you find on your Facebook timeline? Now that's just something as simple as life insurance, all right? I ain't no sales agent, but if you ain't got none, get you some. Quick little throw that out there, right? But listen. An old saying says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. How many dads do we have in the building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen, there's nothing more important, fellas, than your last name. Nothing more important than your last name. My dad used to tell me all the time, like, son, don't be out there acting a fool carrying my last name. And he meant that with everything within him. If anything ever got back to him that I was acting a fool carrying his last name, it was going to be some trouble. Now my son, he's a little young, but when he get of age, best believe I'm popping that chest cavity in. Nah. But I'm telling him, like, listen, you carry my name. Your last name is one of the most important things that you can carry because there's so much attached to your name. Listen, guys, listen. This is what I want to implore you to do, okay? Right now, it's going to fade, okay? How many of you guys woke up this morning and was like, man, I got to get to the gym at 6:30? 6:30 is gone. What do you have planned for after this? That second I just said is gone. And that second that I just had is gone. So forth and so on. Time is continually moving, gang. And if you have not established yourself, and this is what I mean by establish yourself, okay? Every last one of us has some type of influence. And so you have to ask yourself how you are using that influence to make an impact in the earth so that when you leave, something is carried along that still impacts and benefits individuals. So this is what I need y'all to do tonight, okay? When y'all leave up out of here, especially those of you that's got parents. Number one, if you ain't got no life insurance, look at that. But number two, figure out what type of legacy you're going to leave in the earth. Because we are all going to die. It's appointed once when a man to die. We all going to leave this earth at some point in time. Unfortunately, some fewer than others, okay? The problem with leaving sooner than others is leaving unprepared. And leaving your family or your legacy not intact, okay? Guys, this is so important. So important. When you leave this earth, what will you be remembered for? What are you leaving behind that your children can carry on. And I'm not talking about monetary. Although that's great, they need that. I'll have Mama Jen, she can help you with that. I'm not talking about all monetary. But what type of impact and influence are you leaving that they can carry and continue to carry on with them? There's nothing more important than that, man. Especially young shorties. I know y'all probably ain't thinking about all that right now. Y'all trying to just get through the next semester. I understand, right? But when the time comes, it's going to be very crucial. Can y'all rock with me on that?
Yes.
This is the question of the week. What am I leaving in the earth behind? Some of the most greatest authors are in the graveyard. Some of the greatest poets are in the graveyard. The greatest songwriters, the greatest athletes, the greatest individuals that had the greatest gifts that never left them or used them for others to benefit have transitioned and will never be able to experience that greatness. Don't be that individual. Everything that's inside of you, use it all. And leave out of here empty. Empty, like ain't nothing left. That's why in everything that you do, you gotta give it everything that you got. Don't have do nothing. If you cleaning your house, don't have do it. If you making your bed, don't have do it. If you doing your job at work, you may hate it, but don't have do it. Y'all feel me on that?
Yeah.
You rock with that?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's bring it up. Right over here, gang. Right over here, right over here, right over here. Good deal, y'all. Here we go. Legacy on three, legacy on three.